Hi friends, Rizza here. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm talking about 10 quick ways to establish trust with your dental patients. And I'm going to fly through these pretty quick, so feel free to pause it if you need to, take notes, come back to it. But let's jump right in. Number one, don't avoid eye contact. I see a lot of people in business avoiding eye contact, kind of looking to the side, reading their notes, typing on their computer. Especially in the medical setting, you want to sit down. You want your patient to see your eyes. You want to see that they care about you, that you're invested in them as a person, and that you're not just going through the process of doing your job today. Next, number two, include your why. If a doctor tells me, Grace, you need this filling replaced because it's leaking, my brain starts going with questions that I'm not able to articulate on the spot. Like, what does leaking mean? What is that? What is it leaking? Is it dangerous? What happens if I don't replace it? Will the replacement process hurt? What are the risks involved? Could the tooth crack and then it need a crown? How can a patient possibly make a decision without you addressing the frequently asked questions? Oftentimes, when I'm in a meeting with a client, if I'm doing a marketing planning session, I actually give them the questions to ask. I say, this is what you should be asking me. Do I own it? Is there a long-term commitment? What do I do if? How do I know it's working? They may not in that moment think of all the questions to ask. So I assist with those FAQs and I have those ready. If you're not exactly sure how to do this, this is number three. Here's a little hack for you. Explain what you would do if you were in their situation and why. Every decision that we make as humans is made by a combination of emotion and reason. Some people lean more on emotional decision making. They think about that gut feeling and how they feel about someone, and others are extremely rational. They want to line up all the pros and cons and analyze and overanalyze. And neither is bad, neither is wrong. It's just you want to make sure you're hitting on the logic and reasoning, but you're also considering the emotion that you are transmitting. Okay, so number four, keep your energy positive and confident. Sales is a transfer of emotion. It's the process of helping your patients or your clients want the solutions that they actually need. It's not a bad thing that sell, yes, it's a four-letter word. It is not a bad word. We need to embrace this transfer of emotion so that we can help more people. And number five, slow down. A few months back, I realized, hey, I really only need 25, 30 minutes for a marketing planning session. That's usually enough time for me to cover everything with the client. And I dropped down my meeting time from 45 to 30 minutes so that I could accommodate more meetings because the demand was up for our business. This slight change had a strong negative impact on my ability to gain acceptance simply because I was talking too fast. I was creating a feeling of being rushed. And yes, I fit in far more meetings. I was able to meet with way more people, but the business suffered as a result. So more is not better. We want to go with quality over quantity and make a connection with people and slow down. Yes, profitability is important in a business, but I don't think it's the most important thing. I think it's most important that we run a peaceful operation and that the people around us are comfortable. And that comes from having strong positive energy, which comes from slowing down and giving yourself enough time to do what you need to do. Number six, if you can, have a comfortable place where you can sit next to the patient and discuss their treatment plan. If you can get the patient out of the dental chair, remember, they don't want to be in the dental chair any longer than they have to be. And when they're sitting this way and you're over here talking at them and they're having to turn their body, it's all an uncomfortable conversation and situation. The person is in a vulnerable state. When you're in a vulnerable state, you're kind of leaned back in your chair, you're vulnerable. Being in the dental chair might be the most vulnerable place you could be of the things we encounter in our regular life. So that being said, if you can sit the patient up, if you can angle them towards you, great. Even better if you have a treatment room that's dedicated to sitting next to the patient, which creates a collaborative conversation. And you can talk through those frequently asked questions about their diagnosis. If you don't take the time to do that, your case acceptance is going to be far lower than someone who just puts a little bit more time into those patient appointments. Number 7, and this is really important for anyone in business, whether you're looking to grow your business or you're happy with where it's at. Number 7, everyone needs to hear this. Everyone needs to be reminded of this. Take nothing personally. If a patient is late, an employee doesn't show up, your repairman brought the wrong part and he can't fix your chair today. None of these circumstances are a reflection necessarily of how these people feel about you personally. You might feel disrespected when people don't do what they're supposed to do. However, you shouldn't. Now, that being said, it is your responsibility to surround yourself with reliable, communicative, hardworking people. That's how you're going to excel. Otherwise, you're going to fall back on the old false mantra of, if you want something done right, do it yourself. Wrong. That's really going to stunt your growth. If you want something done right, hire the right people, train them and coach them, be patient with them, but not too patient. Every once in a while, a job becomes not a fit anymore and you need to be able to move on. What I can tell you is if you work with our team, we will be an extension of your internal team. We will be one of your most reliable partners in growing your practice. So whether you're a pediatric practice looking to attract new patients, you're looking for more Invisalign patients, you just want to bring in more fee-for-service patients, whatever your growth goal is, we can help you. And since we're a full-service marketing agency, we've been helping practices since 2009. We've seen every situation, every obstacle, and we welcome a call. But just know that if you need a team you can depend on, well, we would love to be a part of that team. Okay, number 8, build a knowledge base. Many people don't know what a knowledge base is. It's a searchable program or website where you can type in frequently asked questions and you can answer those frequently asked questions. And the fact that it is searchable is very helpful because you can put in keywords like dental implant and you could see all the frequently asked questions that come up about dental implants. That's going to help your treatment coordinator if you have one. That's going to help you when you're presenting treatment. That's going to help your patients. You can even make it public facing so that your patients can see your opinion, a professional opinion on all of these different subject items. And you're probably saying, Grace, how's that different than my website? I have information on my website. A knowledge base is going to be far more detailed than a website. A website's going to have just enough information for the patients to build trust, see that you're a great option. Most people don't spend more than a minute or two on a website. They're looking to buy when they go to your website. It's good to have information for search engine optimization, but a knowledge base has additional functionality. It's searchable and it's indexed by keyword, and it's very easy to build, and it's incredibly helpful to any business. Number 9, offer in-house membership plans for the uninsured or for someone who is insured and they just want to get on your program and your plan. Might not make sense for them, but the membership plans, that is something I recommend every privately owned practice to do. These in-house membership plans allow people to know what they're going to spend for regular care. We took our kids for 2 cleanings yesterday. It was almost $800. We don't have dental insurance. And it felt like a lot without an itemized list, but it would be much easier if we paid a monthly fee or an annual fee and we knew what we were going to be responsible for as time goes on. Of course, that's not considering actual treatment needed. This is more for the preventive stuff, but reward the people who are loyal to you. Give them an option to make dentistry a little bit more affordable, and you will build that loyalty. Okay, and number 10, this is one that so many dentists skip. Show your work. It's so funny. They call me, they want to see tons of logos and websites and all of the work that we've done. But when I go to their website and they're a cosmetic dentist, I see no before and after cases. Or they're doing full mouth dentistry, I have no patient video testimonials. or they're welcoming kids into the practice, but there's not a single picture of the doctor smiling with a patient. So it's very, very important that you show who you are, you show your real team, and you show your work so that your patients can establish trust. I hope this information was helpful for you today. And if you're looking to grow your practice, start with a complimentary marketing planning session with Identity Dental Marketing. You can find us at identitydental.com. Follow us, click like, share the content. I hope you have a great day.